Hello everybody, SirMonkeySuit, always happy here, back with Tokyo Ghoul. We're on episode 10 now of season 2, and yep, in the last episode this is all kicked off. The CCG is basically on a full-on assault on the ward. I can't remember which ward it is, but it's the ward where obviously Antique is. So it's basically Antique versus the CCG. And apparently they're I don't know, I guess a bunch of the people from Antique are fighting and willing to just die and go out fighting for the sake of penance because of the sins that they've committed and stuff like that, which I believe is all that bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? If you're seeking penance, you don't go out and do the thing that you're seeking penance for. You know what I mean? So that is horseshit. That's not no, no, don't believe it. Yeah, they've all basically accepted that they've lost. Of course, Toka and Kaneki are out to, you know what I mean, to join them. Hopefully fucking actually save them. And we've got Tsukiyama being the normal knobhead that he normally is. So yeah. And also you have Shinohara that actually did, like, you know what I mean, his suspicions became true that Yoshimura was in fact a ghoul. So yeah, well, I guess there's nothing else to really say. But yeah, so we're just going to get in episode 10. Again, Tokyo Ghoul is a full-length timer-based show, because obviously Tokyo Ghoul is obviously infamously bad for, or I should say notoriously bad for the copyright strike stuff. So it is, you know, timer-based. The footage won't be in the video. But if you're able to get up your own reference footage and watch it along with me, then it'll be fully unedited, and you'll be able to watch it all with me. I'll count down from 3, 2, 1, say play. As soon as I say play, hit the play button, and we can watch it together. So, yeah, without further ado, we're going to get in episode 10 and see what we got. So, let's go. Alright. Okay, so, Tokyo Ghoul Season 2, Episode 10, full length, in 3, 2, 1, play. Are these gonna interfere or what? Yep. It's very bright today, isn't it? Very bright. I think all I might do actually is 2 seconds. There we go, that's alright, innit? That's better. It's not as fucking bright anymore. Shining like it's ridiculous. There's shit, Akira's there as well. Oh shit. The hell is that? So if he's at a fucking if they're at a attack power of 5 and he's at a regeneration of 8, then they can't do anything then, right? Woohoo! That was some elite dodging skills. Oh shit! God, these fucking jokes, for God's sake. Generic villager 2. What? Wow. Dick. Yeah, they're both fine. Oh. Is it Toga? Oh. Oh shit, it's Kaneki. Fuck! Crocodile of the fingers. Oh shit! Fucking hell! I like that line. The humans, fucking hell. So Toga must be going to where whatchamacallit is? Devil Ape? He's just a fucking... He's just a fucking badass one. He just doesn't give a fuck, Susie, does he? What? Oh. Wait, that doesn't make sense, does it? What he just said there, that makes no sense. Now you just say them both. You going for Yoshimura next? Fucking hell. How did he get up there? Oh shit! Hideyoshi! I forgot about Hideyoshi. Yeah, it's the first time we've seen him that young. I guess that've changed a lot, like, from when they started. Is he dead or not alive? He's still alive. Is he just at a point where he can no longer regenerate? It's like, welcome him into the afterlife. Is that him gone then? That would make sense. Again, he just not get there in time then, or what? Because I figure he was going there, right? Huh. I didn't hear him do that one. I didn't hear him give that speech to him before. This confrontation again. Is this the other one? Is this his son? Fuck it is. Oh man. Shit. Damn. Holy fuck! What? Okay, episode 10. Fucking hell. Dude, Yoshimura's son is fucking crazy awesome. That's a cool design. I love that. I love how his eyes in the front. Fucking hell. Because I've been thinking, like, have we seen him before? But we haven't. We haven't seen him yet. So every time we've seen the one-eyed owl, it's been him. I thought maybe his son's was just in, like, really similar. So they could, like... You know what I mean? But I guess they were always after the Yoshimura one-eyed owl and not the... Yeah. Oh, fucking... He looks huge, and he looks like they said there were because it's a Kakuja, right? Is that what this is then? Is his son like a Kakuja now? Is that what that is? Is that the reason why he's like so fucking big and just beastly like, and not like less of a humanoid? Fucking hell, that he's gonna absolutely wreck house. He's gonna just wreck them all. Damn. Anyway, right, from the start, right, this Hachikawa bloke, oh that dick, like, you know what I mean, he's on the same sort of, he's on the same level as, like, what I put Mado on, where he just has no fucking, no clear, I mean, if I had to, Actually, I'll probably put Hachikawa like worse than Mado, because Mado was specifically like on ghouls, but you know, Mado's still fucking a dick. But Hachikawa is on a next level. Just, you know what I mean? Fucking firing at, like, you know what I mean, using a civilian as a martyr is just, that's just fucking ridiculous. I kind of wanted Kaneki to just fucking absolutely annihilate the cunt, but he's still alive. By the way, that Kaneki line though was great. I love the fact that like Arimi was like, I'll be waiting in hell or whatever. he's like, ghouls don't have an afterlife. And then Kaneki comes in, smashes him in the wall, and just says, "The humans." Fucking absolute. Just an epic line. Great line. Loved it. Yeah. Fucking speaking of Mado, right? What? I don't know. His scene was just didn't make any sense. He basically says, he's talking about it, like enemy attack patterns and like how you shouldn't focus on that and just focus on instinct, and then instead use your partners or your friends movements and then work with that. Like, you know what I mean? He said you can't predict movements, friend or foe, but then tells him to essentially work and predict, like, you know what I mean, work upon like your friends' movements, which is to predict your friends, which you just previously said are unpredictable. So it's just completely it doesn't make sense. But yeah, I guess Yoshimura was at a point where he could no longer regenerate. I guess there's a sort of limit to that. Oh, I guess you could keep regenerating, but because they were like, it was a constant sort of attack after attack after attack, that he couldn't regenerate in time. So at the point where they basically destroyed him to the point where he couldn't regenerate. But yeah, the whole thing of the afterlife thing with Irumi and Kaneki saying like the humans, whatever, and then it's seemingly when now this could be just, you know, taking it as like that was the last thing that Yoshimura wanted to see because it was the love of his life, but you know what I mean, a lot of the time you'll see in movies when they do this, it's like the last thing you see is like a love, like, you know what I mean, the one and only love, and like reach the hand out and you take it. It's sort of like the symbolism is generally more often than not welcoming them like into you know what I mean, the afterlife. So, you know, yeah, I think that was a nice continuation on of what like Irumi and Hachikawa was saying before, like the ghouls don't have an afterlife. Well, they do, you know what I mean? So there was a nice continuation on there. And again, it's that kind of it's the whole thing that Yoshimura says. It's like, yeah, like, you know, ghouls have the potential to be good and evil just like humans do. You know, so they do get an afterlife just like humans do as well, you know what I mean? I think that's the whole, like, so it's the whole sort of point of this show, is to kind of give that idea that, yeah, just because they are what we would consider like monsters or whatever, it doesn't make them any, like, it doesn't make them like bad just because of that, you know what I mean? That preconception that because they are monsters that have to do this, that, you know what I mean, that you know, that any worse. We as humans have this like preconception that, you know, sort of to be different is to be bad, you know what I mean? And I bring this up across like so many videos where I say that humanity is generally selfish. Like, we are a selfish species, you know what I mean? We only really think about our species, and every other species is beneath us, and we've you know what I mean, we've always thought that, you know, and but if we, like, you know what I mean, to be, it's this show is showing that just because they are different, you know what I mean, it doesn't mean that they are necessarily bad. And you know, more often, like the thing is that while it's easy to just think that, like, you know, on either side, oh, there is no good and bad, it's only grey. It's not really, and I'm more inclined to believe that it's the CCG or the CCGs, like, there are humans that are generally the worst, like they are the worst out of the two, because they are going out to fight these ghouls based upon that fact that they are what they're monsters. So, you know what I mean, it's like there's no room for, you know, there's no room for just debate or trying to talk it out. You know what I mean? They had that chance. Yoshimura and Shinohara were talking in a fucking cafe, and they were having coffee together. Like, the only thing I can put it down to, right, is that maybe that they were going to attack Yoshimura and whatnot anyway because of the things that they did in the past. So there was no way you could get out of it. It's like, well, fucking, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm more inclined to say that, like, the CCG are the ones that are evil in this show because of that. Like, you get obviously the really evil ghouls, you know, but like, it's the understanding part. It's the fucking the attack first, ask questions later kind of shit. But yeah. So there was the whole, like, speech with Yoshimura wanting Kaneki to bring his, like, son, like, into, you know, the antique way of things, which I've never heard before. I know I haven't seen this in a while, but I would have remembered that. He's never said that before. I remember the one, like, obviously the speech of Kaneki being the only one that can bridge the gap between human and ghoul, but the one after, where he's talking about his son and stuff, I've never heard that one. So he's obviously wanting to bring his son back, which I imagine if he's a Kataja now, that might be a bit of a fucking stretch. Maybe a bit hard, but we'll have to see. But yeah, so I imagine Irumi and I keep fucking remembering. Is it Kado? Devil Ape and yeah, those two. I'm guessing they're still alive. But yeah, of course we have the fucking. I'll have to write this down because otherwise I'll forget next week. To talk about it in my pre-discussion thing. So it's Amon versus fucking Kaneki part 3 or whatever the fuck. It's like, of course it is, but it's like those two are the ones that sort of started it all. I was like, it's always the thing. It's like I trust Amon to be the guy who, like, is the CCG member to think things through and think of it, like, think of a way to coexist and not just, you know what I mean, immediately fucking fight it continuously, you know what I mean, and keep this fucking thing going, because, you know what I mean, I feel like he's the one to do it. He just is. So yeah, that's good. But that is all for Tokyo Ghoul this week. So in the description below, I have a link to a bunch of things, a bunch of places that you can go. One of them is the Discord. I urge everyone to go over there if you want to, if you want me to react to a certain show, because that's where polls and things start. Also, if you just want to come talk to me or the community, you're free to do that as well and get along and do a bunch of activities and shit. My PO box address is in the description below, so if you do want to send me anything, then you can do with that address there. I will open it up on video. It'll be a nice little thing that we're going to add to the video, so that'll be cool. And Patreon. Patreon's the big one. Bunch of different rewards and tiers depending on how much you want to support me. So, of course, the big one, the most popular one, is early access. That's $5 a month. For that, you get access to 4 videos across every show that I do on Patreon every single week. So obviously it's 4 videos of Psychopaths, 4 videos of Suzumiya Haruhi, 4 videos of Tokyo Ghoul, and 4 videos of Code Geass every single week. That's 16 videos across the week, 64 across the whole month, as opposed to the 32 that the general public gets. So it's very good value for money. So if you're clamoring for more reactions from me more frequently, that's the place to go. $10 a month, that's full length. So if you want to get all my reactions to all the shows I do, fully unedited and whatnot, then you can do with that. That goes for all the shows that I just mentioned, plus Attack on Titan, My Hero, and ReZero. So there's that. Exclusive tier. So you get the exclusive tier is $15 a month. You get access to another show I'm doing, which is currently Parasite. So yeah, if you want to watch me react to that, then that's where you have to go. Also, all OVAs will be put into the exclusive tier across all shows. And in the future, when I start reacting to movies and things, that is where they'll go as well, in the exclusive tier. Okay, $50 a month, that is the elite tier, so that'll give you a choice of a show that you want me to react to, and I will react to it. It will go to the back of the queue, and then I will get round to it eventually. However, if you want to jump the queue, then you want to get God tier. So, you know, that is $100 a month. That means your show will be the very front of the queue, so that means that your show will be reacted to next. The only rules, again, like with those last 2 tiers, are that the show must be 150 episodes or less, and it must be a show that I have never watched before. And of course, God tier and Elite tier, both of them are accumulative. So I'm on a pay monthly basis on Patreon, so that means you pay monthly. Of course, you can only pay once if that's what you want to do. You know, I mean, you can always just pay once and then just delete the support thing, whatever the fuck. But it's accumulative. So if you pay the first month $100, you get to choose your show, and then the second month comes along, you pay $100 again, you get another choice of a show, another month, another choice, you know what I mean, so forth. So every time you pay, you get a choice. But that is all. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.